Hey guys, what's up? It's jjaaxxthelegend here, and today I'm here with another Minecraft redstone tutorial. In this week's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a super secret staircase that also pops out with a door from a hidden wall that's completely flush. So, as you can see, I'm in a normal biome, normal Minecraft biome, nothing odd to see here. You can see I look around, there's lava, water, lots of water actually, and a zombie. But wait, there is something else. If I grab my warped button, which I've got in my hand here, place it on my secret block, press it, a whole staircase will come out of the wall. And then if I press it again, it'll close back. Let's press it again and walk up. We can break this button and head on up. Then once we're inside, we can press this inside button. Once we're inside of our magnificent base, press the inside button and it will close behind us. And if we open to spectator mode for just a second here, you can see if we come outside, it's still completely flush and nobody would know where your base is, so they can't steal your stuff. Now you might be wondering, Jax, how do those staircases stay hidden? Because as you guys may or may not know, if I say grab some cobble stairs and some cobble, if you just place stairs in a wall, like just a wall like this, you'll be able to see them like this. However, I've used this special technique where I place a stair like this and it turns the stair around so it looks like an actual block. But then when it pushes out, it turns back to its normal face. Now, this door will work on Bedrock as long as you place the top door up here instead of a jeb door, and the T flip-flop that is used down at the bottom. You'll see that more sort of in-depthly when we hop into our redstone world. So, let's head over there. Okay, so I'm now on my redstone flat world, and behind me we have the working hidden staircase door. As you can see, it's fully functional with the simple press of the button. It'll do all the things we want it to do, hide the staircase and hide the door, etc. Make it pop out, back out. The real reason why we're here is to show off the redstoning. The redstoning behind this door is super simple. All it is a one-tick system with a redstone block, so on a sticky piston, so it can drop it and pull it back, hooked up to some synchronized pistons, and a jeb door. Now, just a reminder, if you are building this in Bedrock, you're going to need to use a separate T flip-flop system, a different type other than this one because it will not work, and a different type of hidden door. But there are multiple tutorials on hidden doors that you can attach to this and hidden T flip-flop and different T flip-flop systems to add to this. But anyway, let's get into the material list. To build this, you will need the materials on your screen now, and remember, like I said in the intro, you can make the staircase taller, but if you make it taller, you're going to need more materials. So make sure if you're making it taller to grab a bit more than what I've listed here. We're going to be starting off with a 13 long wall, because that works out very well with how high my actual staircase is. But again, if you're making your staircase taller, you're going to need a longer wall and vice versa. Let's start out by grabbing our stairs, counting 3 blocks in. When you're standing on that third block, look at the block directly in front of you and place a stair. And then sort of build a staircase going up. I'm going to be making mine 6 high. And you don't have to, with these blocks that I'm placing here, these are just scaffolding blocks, I am going to be breaking these. Okay, so now I'm 6 high. Once I'm up at that, I'm going to be placing a block at the end of my staircase, like this. Now, directly in front of all of those directly in front of all those stairs, I'm going to be placing in another stair like this, facing it so the back is facing towards the front of your build. And this should turn your actual staircase, so it looks like it's a flat wall. So when you break it, it turns back into the right way. So now, directly facing all of these curved stairs, these ones here, you're going to place a piston so it would push it out, so push it to here, like this, facing into it. And you should be able to do this like a little piston staircase like this. You may need to place some scaffolding blocks, and that's what I'm doing here. Goes in. Oh my goodness. Sometimes they can be a bit tricky to place, but I believe in you guys, you can do it. And now, at the end, you also want to place a piston facing into that block that you added. Then you can break all your scaffolding blocks. Oh, I missed a piston. That was a dodgy piston placement. Okay, now you want to fill in your wall with whatever wall block you have chosen, just like this. Going on top of all of those stairs. Now I like to fill an extra 3 blocks up from the top. So 1, 2, 3. This gives me a good amount of space, but you can fill up even further if you want. Remember, you have to fill up at least 2 higher than the top of your staircase so you can add in your door. Don't forget to fill up underneath your staircase as well. Okay, now that you've done this, come around to the back of your system, grab out some concrete or any sort of building block for like redstoning, some redstone, and some redstone repeaters. Now directly behind every piston, starting on the second piston, come 1 diagonally down and 2 back like this. So you create a 2 high staircase like that. Okay, too thick staircase, too wide. Like that. Then on this second piece of concrete, or the second stair up, you want to place 1 further out and then continue that up. Now with your repeaters, place a repeater going into each one of these pistons, like that. It's a redstone behind the first and second one. Now you want to set this first repeater here to 2 ticks delay, so that is 1 click. This third repeater to 3 ticks delay, so that is 2 clicks. This third one to 4 ticks delay, so that's 3 clicks. And place a redstone behind that and coming 1 back. Then on every other one, place another repeater on these remaining ones and set the first one here all to 4 ticks delay, so that's 3 clicks on all of these. Then on the back one, we want to leave this one on 1 tick delay, so no clicks. This one on 2 ticks delay, so 1 click. 3 ticks, so that's 2 clicks. And 4 ticks, so that is 3 clicks. So as you can see here, we've got an aerial view of the repeaters with all of the number of clicks you need to put them to the right tick rate. So now if we grab out our lever and flick it on like this, you should have a nice opening pattern. We've got a wrongly placed stair there. And if you have something like this happen, where your stair is facing the wrong way, just break it and place it the right way and it should fix itself. And it has. Okay, now you want to break that lever and we're going to be moving on to the next part, which is this T flip-flop system. And to build that, you're going to need your redstone repeater, some redstone dust, 1 piston of any sort, just a regular one or a sticky, either works, some sand or any falling block, and a button. We're going to be starting by coming to the bottom left corner of our wall, so this one here, and placing our button. Then we're going to come directly behind that button with a repeater, going into a piston that's facing up with a sand block on top of it that has another repeater coming out of it. Now we're going to be grabbing out our sticky piston and a redstone block. Place a sticky piston facing towards our redstone like this with a redstone block on top of it. So now when you press this button, that piston should push the block and then drop it. Back. Now place a redstone going once to the side like this, then a repeater coming out like that. So now when you press that button to move the redstone block over, your door should get powered and so should this repeater. Now place a piece of redstone dust here with a block on top like that, then another repeater coming out to the side like this. Now we need to set this repeater here, coming out of the redstone block, onto 4 ticks delay, so 3 clicks. And this one here onto 2 ticks delay, so that's 1 click. Now place some redstone coming out of that, coming 2 blocks forward, like this, going into a block. Now we're going to clear our inventory, leaving the building blocks there and some redstone torches. Now on top of that block, place a redstone torch and repeat this until we're at level with the top. Now, to make sure this works, we want to make sure our redstone block is retracted. Let's retract that by pressing in this button. And you can see our top piston, like our top torch that is at the top, like this, is turned on, which is exactly what we want. Now, if this is turned off, so say you go 1 higher like this, say your staircase is 1 higher, like this, you're going to need to do a different system. Instead of having that torch at the top, where the redstone comes out of that torch, like this, redstone comes out of the torch like that, you want to break that torch and make it come out of that block. But because we're doing it at this height, the redstone torch stays on, so it works well. So now we need to add in our door before we hook up the redstoning. So our platform of where we're going to be walking is going to be directly, if I activate my door for a second, just so we can sort of see this, it's going to be basically here. So we can hop up like this. Like that. So we can easily hop up and then walk through. So you can extend this out so you remember where your platform is going to be. So we need to make it so our door pushes some blocks into there. So what we're going to do is standing on the front side like this, looking into our platform. On the right side, place 2 blocks. Place 2 pistons going into those blocks like this. 2 pistons facing into nothing next to those like that. Then 2 more pistons, if I can place some scaffolding, facing back into those blocks like a corner. As you can see, if I go to a sky view, these pistons are all facing that way, 2x2 grid, and then these pistons are facing towards the front. Okay, now we want to walk a redstone line from the top like this, all the way across. Now, to do this, because we don't want it to be at this height, because then what is going to happen? You're not going to be able to walk through. There are many ways we can fix this. One could be by coming up to the side, then walking across. There's multiple ways you can do this. I like to say grab a block, a building block that will be able to be seen, place a block on top, block to the side, redstone here, and then come across. This. Then go across the top of all of your pistons. Now directly on top of this piston right here, we want to place a repeater facing towards the other pistons on 2 ticks delay, so that's 1 click, and then redstone like that on top of those 2 pistons. Now no matter which way you get your path, if it's a step up or anything like that, you need to make sure there's a redstone dust going over this empty block space here, a repeater here on 2 ticks delay over this repeater over these 2 pistons, and these 2 pieces of redstone here over these pistons. Again, if you are in Bedrock, this jeb door won't work, so those rules that I just explained there won't apply to you. You'll have to work out how to add in your own door. Okay, so now we have something that works a little bit like this, which is exactly what we want. If you do have that issue where your jeb door doesn't close, all you need to do is add a repeater in before this curve, because as you can see, now that I've added that in, my jeb door is fully working. Okay, so we now have this fully working door, and you can activate it from the outside, and you can walk in here, but when you're in here, you can't close it, and that is a big issue. So I've got a piece of redstone torch on the ground there. So to fix this, you want to come to wherever you want your button to be, so you can have it all the way in the corner of the opposite corner of your base if you want to, but I'm just going to say have it here. You want to place a button on your block, somehow get a redstone current out of that button. I'm going to be coming directly below my button to do this with some blocks, and then you want to connect it to this side of the sand block like that repeater right there. Doesn't matter how you connect it, as long as you connect it. Remember, if you do a further distance, you will need to add in some repeaters just to get the redstone current there. As you can see, I'm just going to go this way. That's probably a very long way to do it. Like this. Make sure it doesn't also connect up with any of the other redstone. Say if you bring it this way, you can see it connects up with the other redstone, and you do not want that. So we're going to need a repeater like here, maybe one there. Now when we press this button here, it'll close our door. It's that simple. So now you guys know how to build a fully automatic, it's an automatic Minecraft redstone door that is fully hidden and fully flush with the wall. So that is going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you are new and you enjoy this content, because I upload every Friday and every Sunday. So I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.